Greetings and salutations, everybody. Starting up this live stream here. It's the Deeds and Shares Payout Show weekly for Entropia Universe. That's right. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm on time, but we're doing it live because we got some stuff to talk about. Lots and lots of stuff. Like, how could I say this? Oh my God, we are making mad bank in certain areas. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Looking for game to capture. Standard! Bacon! What's up, boys? Oh, gotta close that out. Hello. Load! Load! We are loading in. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I think we're doing a double stream on both the YouTube and the Twitch. Yeah, the Monday Payout Show. Hi. We're also doing it on the YouTube. Yeah, we gotta check out these payouts, man. These payouts are gonna be dope. Alright, I'm still trying to, like, wake up. I'm, like, struggling here, yo. I am struggling so hard. I'm like trying my best. We'll get started like 100% here in a second. Let's just enjoy this music. This is the vibe. I love this vibe. Oh my. The Arcadia Moon. Alright, I think I'm almost ready. Yeah, Twitch does have less delay, don't it? Alright, let me pull up the chats. Here we go. Deeds and shares. Ah, I knew it. What the hell? Everything sucks. Blow my nose. I knew it. Hell yeah. Yeah, do you deeds and share? Who here deeds and shares? All right, we're getting into it. All right, who's ready? I'm not. They're gonna let us into like, okay, 45 minutes is good. 45 minutes is good. Alright, I didn't pop it out yet. Pop out chat. Alright, there we go. Bacon says that he does the shares. I do the shares as well. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, did they change everything? Do ban requests? Yeah, these things are weird looking, aren't they? Phil Wislow, hello. How's it going? All right. Da, da, da. So I've been grinding and laughing so long that hope I had a Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. I'll try. And I mean, I'm happy, so I can't complain. I managed to get some really nice drops out of here. Let me show you my recent good global right here. I managed to pick this bad boy up, an AMP Series Mayhem LP40 Perfected Limited. Full TT. With 109 tier increase rate out of 4,000. It's not that great. It's not bad. It's not bad. We've maintained a good universal ammo supply. We still have our big Hoff from earlier. 9,000. Alright, looks like we got a few viewers. Let's see if we can't get a few more. See if we can't get a few more people. It's December 31st, yeah. That gun, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm thinking about keeping it and shooting it. But I might sell it. I don't know. Oh crap. We just got swarmed up on. I can't concentrate like this. Oh my god. Did I just get hit with the respawn or something? Right in the wrong area. Look at this though. You see this? I am rocking it out, yo. It's a 100% skill pill right here. Pop that. Yep, there we go. A little bit of healing. Can you tank the FFA2s? These level 38 Mayhem Atronoxes? Arnitox or whatever? Arnitox? Yeah, Mindark's trying to kill me right now. You're right, bro. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's okay. I can survive. This armor upgrade that I got, totally, completely just on point. It's good enough. And my gun, I've been shooting for days, and my ped card's been draining, but my ammo count has kind of remained the same. And I'm a little bit kind of, yeah, I got a good FAP. So I did a lot of upgrading this year. I've upgraded my character to where I'm very comfortable where it's at. I'm still like, I'm still paying like minimum wage to play this game. An hour of shooting non-stop is like $7 to $8 in PED. But if I get a nice little HOF, every once in a while I do get a nice little HOF, a little 4-digit HOF. My last HOF was like 1,000. Before that, 9,000. So I mean, we're there. Upgraded PvP set. I mean, it depends. This boar set is very interesting in the fact that if you put plates on it, and I think I need to buy some more of these damage enhancers, not damage enhancers, but defense enhancers. I need to buy more of these. But this set's really interesting. If you put the right plates in it, you can defend against anything. It got good burn protection and penetration protection, but also got good impact and cut and stab. So this is very good all-around armor. I rather like it. So if I have to put in certain plates, I'm good. So we are 12 minutes in. We haven't even covered a single deed or share. We need more. I'd like more people to watch, but it's okay. It's okay. It is a live stream after all. Now we have drained our ped card. I will say this. I've been grinding. I've gotten silver completed in the Annihilation. I had a budget of about 8,000 PED, and I've spent like 5,000 PED. That's like, what, $500? I sold a lot of stuff out of my storage, and we managed to pick up some more deeds and shares, and we have 1,000 Unreal tokens now. I went ahead and bought a bunch of Unreal tokens. And during my big grind here, I've managed to catch up on One Piece. I'm at the Wano arc now. I just started the Wano arc on One Piece, and it's pretty dope. I'm liking it so far. But that's what I've been doing for like all week. I've just been grinding out Entropia, catching up on One Piece. Kind of thinking about quitting Throne and Liberty. I cannot grind that game the way they want me to grind it. I just can't do it. And yeah, I can't keep up with the other PvPers when they're throwing too much PvE into my PvP grind set. Can't do it, man. Phil Wusso says I watched Dandadan. Oh yeah, Dandadan's dope. I love Dandadan. I hope they like really start pumping those out. Because they can't just end me on episode 12 the way they just did. There needs to be like 13, 14, 15, like, there needs to be more seasons. Most definitely. Alright, what do we got here? So let's see. These dims aren't selling very well. So 500 of them, we're only going to get 3 PED so far. It's like 4 more hours left on the bid. Alright, let's cover our first Dingle Hopper here. We're going to go straight to the shares this time. You've had others say Throne and Liberty is a massive time sink the way they set it up to stay competitive. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I can't keep up, man. I have a general surgery. I have a surgery on my tailbone, my pilonidal cyst on the 13th of January, and I have to go in for like the pre-op thing to talk about what I need to do before the surgery. Hope I don't die. That'd be stupid. Surgeries are no joke. What about the Genki toe? Man. What do you know about my Genki toe? Never mentioned my toe. You know, I probably need to get surgery on my toe. It'd probably be one of those, we're just gonna numb it up and rip it out. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I mean, Throne Liberty is pretty good for what it is. Alright, let's cover our first thing. We're gonna do a couple of the shares. Alright. I am really disappointed that Crystal Palace, New Treasure Island, and Triton did not pay out this week. But it happens. It does. It really does. Now, we got some news, but let's go ahead and Ancient Greece right here. We have... let's close this. Let's move this over here. I gotta still see my health bar. I'm not trying to die to the level 2s. Alright, what we got? Ancient Greece. Alright, so Ancient Greece is about 928. 930, 944. So anything 950 and lower. Oh, it looks like we changed the pricing here. There's still a big glut of 10. That still needs to get bought up. Oh well. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. You know? It's not gonna happen. Ancient Greece, give me my money. Hey, that's 42.10. 1 payout. That's okay. Calypso Landed Trust. What we got rocking here? $36.31. Oh man, I have to play this safe. Wasn't it like up to 38? You're not liking ancient Greece? I don't blame you. Let's look at the year chart. Yeah, it was up to like 38 almost. At its peak, but now it's dropped back down to 35. That's fine. Still pretty expensive, but for the bang for the buck is good. You can't go wrong. Transfer it 4 payouts. Times 4. Thank you, Mayhem. Have I considered the Star Citizens $48,000 DLC? Dude, they don't have a real cash economy. They just ask for a lot of real cash with no aspects of getting any of it back. No thanks. You do like New Treasure Island? It's very consistent, and people, and to think people called it a scam. I know, right? So stupid. It didn't pay out this week though, so I'm feeling a little bit scammed. I'm not gonna lie. But to be fair, there's been a lot of other different stuff going on, right? So for the shares this week, we've only received 102 PED, which is usually where I get a vast majority of the money. But where are all the people? What are all the people doing? I don't know. Let's take a look at the Crystal Palace Space Station. Okay, guys, it looks like Crystal Palace Space Station has now dropped down below 10 PED. We are looking at like dude selling it for $8.97. There was like a stack of 1,000 for like 9. So yeah, it looks like Crystal Palace Space Station has collapsed. But let's be fair here in saying that yeah, I don't like Star Citizen. I'm just gonna let you know that, Bacon. I'm talking about dudes and shares right now. But no, it really does look like this has collapsed out from under itself. Mostly because people were trying to sell it off. I heard some Megavolt sent me a message over Discord, and he's like, "Yo, you should sell all your shares. The game's dying." But I don't know. All these things didn't pay out. Maybe he's onto something. No, he's not. Because let me tell you, we have yet to cover the other side of the whole coin. This might look bleak, but I'm here to tell you, I'm still happy this week. I'm still very much happy this week, even though we only got 100 PD in our shares this time. Crystal Palace Space Station's going down in price. Perfect. That's great. Because I'm gonna be frank. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be Frank. Nah, Frank's a stupid name. Sorry, Frank. When it was up to 13, it was worth too much. That's why I didn't really buy a lot of them. The only reason I have like 3,000 of them is because I bought them at 10 PED a piece. $3,000 worth. Okay, when it first came out. That's why I have so many. But I bought them all at 10. Should I have sold them at 15? Maybe. I probably should have. But that's not the point. Now they're below 10. And I don't know why, but it just is. It is what it is. New Treasure Island, we're at 749. The thing is with Crystal Palace and New Treasure Island is people own these things outright. There's none sitting in Mind Arc's control or whatever. And if there is, it's just, you know, they're not selling it, they're holding on to it. But most of it's in player controlled hands. And whenever you give players the power to control the market, let me tell you what happens. The price doesn't just go up sometimes, it goes down. Because people will suck the living life out of the deeds and shares. Just like they suck out the life of the markup. And it doesn't go back up because people always take that markup value and they're like, oh, it'll never be over this. It's worth this much, so I've got to buy it for lower than this. So when they buy it for lower than this, it makes the markup go down even further, and then they have to buy it for even lower until you have absolutely no fucking markup. And they do that with the shares. Bacon says, not trying to scare anyone, but what if Megavolt had a tip off from Mind Arc Insider? If Mind Arc pulled the pin, I think we only get TT. If that, you know, you're probably right. I don't think the game's dying. There's way too much money involved. Uh-oh. Did I just close everything out? I did. You got me distracted, Bacon. The thing is when you get your information off of the damn forums, because he sent me the forum post. When you get your information off the forums, there's nothing but a bunch of trolls over there. Forum trolls, right? And a lot of disappointed people talking shit about the game. And some of it's valid, some of it's like not. Just saying. But New Treasure Island's going down. Which is probably the best deal ever. Biggest bang for your buck. But yeah. Rocktropia, looking at 20. I'm not interested in 20. Not worth 20. We'll transfer that out. Triton Industries, still way too high. And that's because they stopped selling them. And there's not enough around. So it's 102 off the shares this week. A little bit of sadness. A little bit of sadness. But let's talk about why I'm happy. Pet Flow Center. Let's fucking go, bro. So it looks like we got 1, 2. Like this is what the 25th. I'll make sure my weeks aren't the 25th. Yep. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 payouts for the Arcadia Moon. And what is this? 1, 2, 3 doubles for the Arcadia Moon? Holy shit. Bros, what have I been telling you about the Arcadia Moon for over a year? 2 years, maybe even 3 years. Like, you need to get your moon deeds. Well, it looks like the moon deeds have finally taken shape and have finally flipped the fuck around. And this is what we're looking at. We went from 20 to 29. They're going for 30 PD on the open market right now. So we have gone up 10 PED on the value of these things. There's like 30, 32. Bacon's like, I did have a conversation and not trying to be negative, but just thinking if running this game falls into the too hard basket. What's a too hard basket? And seems to be funded by addicted whales. Ugh. Yeah, Bacon. Damn, no more negative comments, bro. Addicted whale? Are you calling me an addicted whale? There's a lot to this game. And it's about to get better. Of course, they're keeping their mouth sealed on all the information about Unreal 5. And for probably good reason, because when people know what's about to happen, they're going to use it to exploit everything. And people are going to get hosed, so they're not going to tell anybody what's about to happen. So everyone is on an even playing field. So of course, those insiders are probably going to get some information anyway. They need to give me some information so I can like share it with everybody. I wouldn't do that. Or would I? I don't know. But no. Let's see. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like everyone's on Arcadia. Honestly, it looks like Arcadia is like having a second golden age. Because they're definitely not popping things off on New Treasure Island. They're in the Underground and Arcadia Moon, getting all that new stuff. Let's go ahead and transfer. We got 362 PED this week, which is par for the course. It's Gold Rush at the moment. Yeah, there you go. Maybe I should go over there. The Coram Coast is up for sale. Again. And here I am, killing these free-for-all bots. Or, not bots. They're aminals. These are aminals. But I'm like really stoked. We've done good on our character. We're Arc Master, almost level 90 BLP Sniper. And we're level 70 Animal Looter. About almost 50%. 55% more to go to 71. Champion. I really think that... Oh, there we go. 154 PED right there. I really think that when it comes down to this game, the slow and steady is how you need to run it. You hope I'll host Coram Coast events again one day. I mean, if I happen to get a significant HOF to where I can just buy it, or an all-time high where I can just buy it, I will. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to save up money to do it. I am shit at saving money. There's a handful of addicted whales that completely stay out of the spotlight. Well, I mean, to be completely fair, I mean, that's always been the case. And why should they be in the spotlight? Like, this game's about money, man. Like, if Elon Musk played this game, which he doesn't, but if he did, do you think he'd want to tell people that he's Elon Musk? Probably not. So there are probably some rich people that play this game. Like, there's somebody that probably watches the Deeds and Shares payout show every week, and it's like, he thinks his 3,000 shares is something like worth bragging about. This guy is sitting there with like tens of thousands of shares, and nobody knows that he has tens of thousands of shares because he doesn't say anything, right? So, like, yeah, there are people that have a lot in this game, and you don't know about it because they're very private people, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Hola Hala says, hey Lors, I snagged an explosive projectile as one blueprint. The market has come down so much I can afford to play again. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. And sometimes when the market goes down, it allows people to play, which is nice. Killing off this Yule bot. Oh, come on, man. So for this week, it's 362 PED we've just gotten, which is fantastic. Stop being so addicted to JPK, bro. Bacon. It's not Musk. Trust me. Ah, Sheehan, hey man. Now that you got a home and got a desk set up, you're gonna start playing again? Hell yeah, bro. I'll see you when you get back in. This Yule bot. So I am like really happy that we managed to buy up a few Arcadia Moon Deeds at 20. But now it's back up to 30, and I mean, to be completely fair, that's not a bad price considering that all of these things were bought up by the community for 50 to 60 PED a pop. And now they're actually oh my fucking god, dude. Resurrect, self-resurrect. Yeah, 20 was really cheap for what it is. A deed that pays out like every day, potentially. Yeah. Sonic Pulse Amplifier, hell yeah, those things are expensive. Look at these. I need a few more of these to sell. But I've been just grinding away the mayhem. Watching One Piece, having a good old time. And just waiting for the Deeds and Shares show. And I didn't want to miss this week, but I was like, I didn't feel like making a video because I didn't want to have to like edit and throw on music. I just wanted to stream it. Let's go. Which hopefully, if I start feeling better here soon, I might actually do a little bit more content. I've just not been feeling all that great. It's been like mindlessly grinding. After that big push I did with Throne and Liberty, doing all that PvP, and then I just burnt out, just like a sparkler. It's like I was fizzing for a while, and then I fizzled out. I'm like, it's not worth it. Too much PvE. I hate having to do too much PvE to get better at my PvP. To get stronger. That's one of my biggest pet peeves about MMOs. Except for like this game, because it's like a completely different vibe. Bolohala says, I hit an Unreal token and 80 PED at 5 merps. Do you think Unreal tokens are a flat drop rate across everyone? Yeah. I mean, they're pretty rare now to get as a drop. Because there's only supposed to be so many that drop. I think it, what, 1 million? Which in the grand scheme of things is not that much. But the issue is, and it's affected the entire market. Unreal tokens have affected the entire market, especially for deeds and shares. But people have to back that every single Unreal token up with money. Especially when they're selling it, unless they're holding on to it. But all the deeds and shares are backed up with a percentage. And usually the base cost of most of anything has always been like 10 PED per 1 peck of income. If you get what I'm saying. Like, including Calypsolandids, because I believe that they were, what, like 1,000 PED per Calypsolandid. They were like 1,000 PED, which comes out to 10 PED. In the grand scheme of things. Now they're like 38 or 35. You've got a handful of Unreal and no plans to sell them. Good job. I have 1,000 and I bought some. I bought a lot. Yeah, Cali is pretty much 3 peck per share. That's why the price is pretty much 30. And during the events, it goes up to 4. You're absolutely right. And that's why it's like 35. But the original cost was 10. Always 10. That's always been the original cost of any share that's always been released is 10. And then the market gets its way with it. That's why we're seeing a lot of these shares drop down below 10 because people are trying to get rid of them. And it's not a bad thing that they drop below. It means more people can get their hands on them. Because you gotta think, these shares have been pumping out money. So if you take that money that they've been accumulating over the years and you make it negatively affect the share price, the price of the shares go down, but the value that they've provided remain the same. Like if you hold on to something that's at 10, you get a peck per share, right? Eventually that's like, you know, every single time it pays out, that price lowers, and you get your money back. But some people are like, no, I got my money. Here it is. I'm just gonna sell it as is. So they break even, and they're okay with that. Bacon. I remember Cali land deeds were like 180 per deed, and I passed hoping that they would go down, but they didn't. Yeah, I know, right? I think we're all kicking ourselves in the ass for that. I remember when they were 1,500, and I was like, man, that's too much. And yeah, Entropia is an uphill battle. Yeah, just imagine though, if we can get more players in the game. That it would help out a lot. But we gotta, I mean, our community is pretty small. But I mean, we do get new players in that actually come and rock it out, and we got a whole bunch of old players that come back, spend a little bit of money, and then we got our diehards that never left, never take a break. They're always here. I mean, hell, I'm coming off of a break from summer. Remember, like, I came back just a little bit during Halloween and still doing Throne, and then now I'm here again. So I gotta take this small little break. Especially, I still got to pay off so much. So I'm like really happy I hit that big, like, I'm gonna call it the 10K, because $980 is pretty good. So we got 9,800 universal ammos, and yeah, it's the 10K off. Yeah, you end up as a new player asking 10 killion questions, and you still don't know anything. Yeah. Grim's like, I'm going to the sofa and watching this on the TV. Hell yeah. But overall, I am pretty happy. This week has been pretty good. 362 PD this week. You can't go wrong with that. And we even globaled here. Wow. I should have tiered this thing up, this gun to tier 6, but when I had 10,000 PD, but like it would have costed almost all of it. So maybe if I get another Hoff, I'll convert to PD and just upgrade this gun. It needs to get upgraded. Get Mindark to ban all the old players that keep all the good stuff but refuses to play themselves and refuse to sell it out of spite. Well, I mean, what can you do, man? I wouldn't advocate for that at all, though. Grim is lurking. Gotcha, bro. Pulahala says, I merged 2 items at 9 PD and sold for 70. Dumped that in the BP. There's opportunity, but a ton of math, which is my jam. Oh yeah, I hate math. I'm not a math guy. But I do know this: if you kit yourself out right, and play by the rules of the game, which is high efficiency, high looter skills, you'll be all right. You don't have to math. You'll be fine. So I play. This is me playing eco. Believe it or not. With 5 damage enhancers rocking on this gun, 81% efficiency with a amplifier on. I'm still playing eco because a 70 animal looter, the high efficiency, I'm doing fine. I can play for quite a long time. Well, Alice, you think the in-game eco needs to come down? If you invest the money right, it does. Because right now I'm pretty eco. You gotta have the right gear. And of course the gear costs money. The investment for the gear is not eco at all. It is what it is. Ah, good timing. There we go. You want to see my codex? Yeah, I guess I could show you. Alright, we're gonna slowly unroll this. Let's sort by rank. So we have mastery in all these. Merry Creatures is 18, Easter Robots is 5, Snavel Schnots is maxed out at 1, Cornicate is at 1, Kerberos is ranked out at 4, Fowl is ranked out at 2, Dacobus is just ranked out at 1, Halloween Creatures is ranked out at 10, Bristlehog's ranked out at 1. Notice that the Fowl, Bristlehog, Cornicatas, and Kerberoses are all on New Treasure Island. I have pumped in New Treasure Island. Codex is hidden behind chat. Thank you. Good call. Thank you very much. And then we got a bunch of 20s, 25 summer creatures. I need annihilation before I can really do a lot of summer creatures, but we did work on that a lot last summer. So yeah, I still got a lot to work with. He says I knew it was gangster. Yeah. Yeah, Moondeed's paid out a lot this week, Joker. 6 and Eamon. That's almost done next summer. Need to work on some Hogalos. A lot of this stuff just need to start doing. And work on the Spinas. Wouldn't that be nice? So a lot of these things I can just go do. And like really just do the thing. A lot of these things or whatever. The meta, my meta is right now is at 361. So I guess that's probably helpful, right? You like that? I've put in a lot of work in this game. And for that hour, 74 PED. So it's like $7.50. Good afternoon, Joker. How are you doing? But yeah, this is the repair bill. This is what I pay to Mindark every hour. 74 PD. This is actually pretty good. Because let's see, armor's like 20. I'm getting beat up by those Atronoxes quite a bit, the level 2s. I think it's a little bit cheaper if I go to Free For All 1. The armor's a lot cheaper. And then we got a little bit of decay on this. 231. A little bit of decay on these. Only 18 peck. But it's the weapon. 51. So it's a little bit of the attachments and stuff that I'm paying decay for, and the gun itself. But that's cheap. That's so cheap. It's so cheap. For the amount of times this motherfucker shoots, hell yeah. Yes, Joe, Bacon. Yeah, I've put in a lot of work in Entropia. And it's only going to get better over time. Did I share my Uber Mayhem loot from yesterday with the video? Dude, I got even Uber loot. But this isn't that Uber. It's limited. Oh no, the amp on my gun, we don't count that, but it's this amp right here. It's the R Matrix amplifier limited. They're always limited, but they're 34 PD. They'll last like 2 hours, around about 2 hours. And the markup's not that bad. It is pretty bad, but I've crafted these things myself, and it's actually, you know, I don't mind paying a little bit of extra money every once in a while. But I'm gonna stop crafting. I'm gonna stop crafting in this game. It costs too much money, and I'm gonna stop texturing and coloring because I just can't. I need to like keep my money, so I'm just gonna hunt. But we did make 1,000 PD yesterday, I think it was. Let's see, are we still up in the thing? How much was it? Yep, right there, 21. 1,543. Mayhem Atronox, Free For All 2. Forgot to share that. Thanks, Joker. And here's the thing about when I'm using this gun with the amp on it, I get more I get more globals whenever I have the amp on, as opposed to not having it. Let's go into 1. 25 minutes left. Perfect. 11 minutes left on the skill pill. But I was using a lot of accuracy enhancers, and I took all off to do extra damage, and I'm getting better loot from it. Mostly because I'm cycling more actual universal ammo. So the cost to shoot is relatively the same, decay wise, but the ammo count, you're pumping down more ammo count, so you get more loot back. And if you could hit something really nice, you'll get more ammo back, especially during these events. Thanks, Joker. Enjoy your bong rips, bro. But I do find it very important to try to get these really good items out of the hands of the reselling trader types. I still need to do a live stream about my economic loot pool theory. Which is going to be really interesting. It's probably going to be very wrong, but it's going to have some really good points in it. But to give you an overview, don't sell shit to people that don't cycle PED. If they don't cycle, don't sell. Like, for real. And I know that's gonna piss some people off. Like, what do you mean? How am I gonna make this money reselling this shit? Well, yeah, I get that, but see, if you don't cycle, you're not gonna sell. But sometimes it's hard to do because if you're like selling off the auction house and stuff, they're gonna buy it regardless. But in a way, it really doesn't matter. Like, the items that you produce are going to get cycled back into the system somehow, i.e. crafters and stuff like that. If it's a single item, you see the logic? Well, I mean, Woody, not saying you can't sell to the resellers. It's for your own personal gain, according to my loot pool theory, okay? Is when you produce something from the game, it's kind of tagged to you. And whenever you sell that to somebody, say if they like they craft with it, some of that that karma comes back to you whenever they finish crafting it. But once it's finished crafting, it belongs to them, like, completely. So if they send that to another different craft to craft into like a bigger item and stuff, they kind of get the credit for it. When I say all this shit, it's kind of weird, right? What I'm trying to say is, like, you know how everybody takes a cut? Well, I really think that anything that you produce comes back into your loot pool when it's consumed by someone else. Like if they take losses. You think loss can be carried forward? Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. If they're taking the profit from it, you've already taken the losses for it already in gathering the material. But whenever they craft with your materials that you've gotten and they take a loss for it, some of those losses come back to you. And that becomes like your multiplier in the future. If you buy something for 10 PD and spend to get 100 PD, same applies. There's also more to all of it. It's the whole loot pool theory that I have, and some of it has to do with like markups and stuff like that. Like Do I think Resource Mayhem is good for the market overall? I know that some people were crying about Resource Mayhem, making regular Mayhem just redundant, because it's cheaper to do all the Resource Mayhem than it is to actually play the Mayhems to get your Mayhem tokens. So I really don't know what to say. Because I like doing Mayhem. But Resource Mayhem, I didn't do the last Resource Mayhem. I was like, no, I'm okay, I'm good. Just sell at markup and pray the markup is not manipulated, yeah. But the economic loot pool theory doesn't really have too much to do with markup. It's the in-game mechanics. The markup is more like you getting a little bit extra for your losses. But in a way, also, it's really hard to explain. But it's also just me just being a loot theorist. Like I believe that just the process of like the trade itself, no matter what the market really is as long as somebody crafts with your materials, you're gonna get a little bit back in the long run. As a hunter, the markup on your loot is better, but once the overall markup, yeah. Oh, it's a little level 39 Yule bot. Alright, Grim, you have a good one, bro. Thing's hitting me. But I will say this, I am not too pleased with me reselling, or not reselling, but just selling these stars. These Mayhem stars, I am not getting the money I want. Joker says, great thing about Entropia is none of us can actually figure it out entirely. 19 years or so of my own crazy theories, yeah. But here's the thing with markup. And this is why I'm like, don't sell to people unless they cycle. Alright? Or don't buy from people that don't cycle. Which is really going to be kind of hard, because some of these guys have the really good items that you're probably going to want off of them. So yeah, you're going to have to like get those items off those people. And it is what it is. But like if you buy something from someone that cycles a lot of PED, right? So you give them like 10K. You bought something for $1,000 and they cycle every last bit of it. Because they just got like 10K PED. Some of that comes back to you because you're the one that put it in the game. Not all of it, just a small percentage of it, especially if they're cycling. So they're taking those losses and it gets funneled back to you. And also into the entire loot pool in general as well. Right? That's a big part of that loophole theory. So like when you do buy a high ticket item, some of that money goes back to you. But if they don't cycle it, you're not going to get that payout. Unless they're trading with that money, and that money goes to someone else, and they end up cycling it. Because it's a big economy. So if you put money in, it's going to ripple throughout the entire economic system, and once that money gets cycled, it comes back to you. Not all of it, though. Not all of it. There is sinks that take a little bit of it out. Hola Holla, would you ever downsize your playstyle, weapon, and armor? No, because this is the perfect playstyle right here for me. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. I am in my Goldilocks zone. Like, I am right in my Goldilocks zone. From the 300 PD that we just got this week, that's good for how many hours? At least like 3 to 4 hours a week. If I don't put any money in. Provided I have the ammo to do stuff with. Am I trying to explain the multiplication effect? Yeah, probably. I wouldn't call it a multiplier. It's more like a plus additive. Like if somebody cycles your PED that you gave them in the form of a markup. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be like you're getting a lot, but you'll get a little something. But, I mean, I could just be talking on my ass. It's just, you know, loot theory. It's what I believe. And that's why I like buying deeds and shares. But I am afraid that a lot of deeds and shares just go to resellers, but I was thinking, you know, as long as they're using their PED or your PED in effect to buy other stuff, that PED moves through. Like, it's the velocity of the PED. Like, it just keeps going and going and going until it's gone. And some of that comes back to you, some of it gets fed into the loot pools, and MindArc takes their cut as well. But if they say make a withdrawal, then that just everyone loses that multiplier. You know, but it is what it is. I mean, you can't stop it. Woody says if the crafter spends money buying from the hunter can spend buying from the arms crafter, which then again spends at the hunter, miner, and so on. Yeah. It's the velocity of it. It's the velocity of the ped just moving around. And throughout that entire situation, that money gets divvied amongst everybody until it's gone. And everybody gets a small little cut of that from the actual activities based off of their inputs. While everybody is also taking a little bit from it. So, this game is very economically minded, in my honest opinion. And that's why I really still I refuse to call it anywhere close to gambling. It's just the cheaper you are, the worse you end up getting. Like if you don't feed into the markups, you know, if you don't like pay the markups and you're just always being cheap all the time, your luck is not going to be that great. But you can't just you also can't like just pay over inflated markups either, because I mean you're not getting back all the money that you put in, you know. In effect, I mean, sure you get a little bit of that back, but you don't get the full amount back. You get what I'm saying? Because you got to take into consideration the skill level of everybody. If somebody is like highly skilled and they don't fail, then they're going to end up being more efficient and they're going to take the majority of whatever has been put in. But if they fail a lot, or you know, don't have like a high looter skill or anything like that, or their crafting really sucks, they still pay into the system, but it just means that the person with the most efficiency, the more skills, they get the majority of all that. So if you sell your stuff to a crafter that sucks at crafting and they make a lot of extra failures, you're going to end up getting a higher multiplier because of it. You get what I'm saying? As opposed to like one of these very, very, very good crafters with a high ass efficiency, great blueprints and stuff like that. If they're crafting with your stuff, well, you're going to get less of a multiplier in the end, but you're still going to get a little something. But so it's not all about whenever it's gone, it's gone. No, I don't believe that. I think everything gets cycled and you get a little something back in the back end. But you have to be more efficient. The more efficient you become, the better your outcome's going to be. If you lose 2k PED, your loot pool is up huge. Yeah, but if you don't have the skills to capitalize on all that, it goes to the most efficient person in the system that you've created. So say you buy a nice limited gun from Crafter A, and Crafter A is pretty good at what he does. Whenever you shoot his gun and you're not efficient with it, you're feeding into his crafter pool. And you're also feeding the greater pool as well. But see, the thing is, he had to buy from the miner and the hunter and the robot hunter and all this stuff. So all of those people's stuff goes into the crafter's pool, and then you pull that gun and start shooting it. You've fed into not just the crafter, but the miners as well. And everybody that put in a little bit of something. You believe in personal loot pools? There is a personal loot pool, but there's also the entire economic pool. They're all pools, and they're all relevant. The best loot theory is be around people losing huge, like Craft. Yeah. I really don't think it's about being around the person losing big. I think it's more about being a part of the entire cycle. Like, if you produce a lot of one thing and that one thing gets used, you get a little cut of it. Everyone gets a little bit of a cut of it. And especially if, like, using like an R matrix or something like that, everybody involved gets a little bit of something. But it only really starts going through whenever somebody's cycling. Right? People have to cycle for all of this stuff to go through. Like, if there's an item that's just sitting there forever and ever and ever, it blocks up the entire pool. But I also think that when it comes down to the unlimited items, I haven't really thought through too much, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't go to like the craft or anything like that. I think whoever holds it, that's it. They're entitled to that. Like this gun, for example, it might have got pulled by somebody else. Just because they made it into existence, it's now mine. So they're now irrelevant. This belongs to me, and everything involved with it belongs to me. But that's why I like to use the R matrix amplifiers on this, so I'm still feeding into the entire loot pool system. So you use next to somebody that's constantly globling. Yeah, that might still have something to do with it. Like I said, if somebody's failing, if somebody's failing a lot, yeah, of course it's probably going to affect everybody around them. But like I said, it's just a loot theory. It's what I believe. But I know for a fact it's also complicated, and I don't know. I like to think about things like this. That being said, it's like, hey, might as well participate in the economy a little bit. Keep things cycling. But see, here's the thing. Say you give money to a sweater, and they cycle. They cycle that money that you gave them. You get some of that back. Because they cycled. But you have to cycle. You have to cycle in order to get any of it back, because it's in that system. And of course, Mind Arc always takes their cut. Yeah, that's another reason I like the deeds and shares, because that's like you're giving PED like to somebody for a share. You know. And if they cycle that money, then good. You'll get a little bit of it back. You're not gonna get all of it back. Like I said, you're not getting all of it back. Because Mind Arc gonna take their cut. Bacon's like, my point in life right now, I just can't justify spending the money on a decent loot 2.0 gun. I would have to get a loan from someone, and that can get yeah. Just don't worry too much about it, Bacon. It takes time. You can always like buy some deeds over time and then sell them all off to get what you need when the time comes, you know. Joker says, make me want to log in and play. Yeah. Yeah, that song just doesn't fit. We're trying to encourage people to save their money. But nah, the deeds and shares is a good savings. Remember, if you could find something in the market to resell, look, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that resellers are a bad thing. I'm just saying that you kind of want to like make sure somebody is cycling. Joker, I tried mining, but it doesn't work for me, and I get upset like Rusty. Yeah. Rusty gets pissed. Yeah, I was worried Lores wasn't going to pay off his gun. The community watching him understands that. Oh yeah, I paid that shit off though. Yeah, the game changed the moment I got this gun. I'm like, oh shit. Here we go. And this armor's pretty good too. But I am good where I'm at. I got the rings and stuff. I'll be popping criticals all the time with just the rings. I still need to like fine tune the rings and stuff, but I'm fine. Ooh, snap. And you know, there are things you can do to just get that extra income. Bacon, you know, you can like just hang out at the oil rig and try to pick up some oil. Arc rig's pretty good. There's oil all over the place. You don't have to PvP. Unless somebody comes at you. You can always just be that annoying person that just keeps coming back. And keep getting shot. Hell yeah. Listen, it is annoying, but it is a valid strategy. So I accept it. Slump Dog says every game is dead to everyone if it's a week old. Yeah, that's so true. Why would you retract that? I already said it. I already said it, Slump Dog. How you doing, bud? What's up? You use a limited version of the gun and it's really good markup. Oh, it's really good, but the markup to buy it each time? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They need to drop more. They're really stingy with the limited mayhem guns. Bacon, were you using a R Matrix extender on it when you were using it? I'll reach out and touch somebody really quick. I'm gonna save this little area right here. Ha! I knew it. I was about to walk into it. Woody says, some people think that you can't make money playing Entropia. That's bullshit. Yep, you're right. 45k PD for a 22k gun is hard for most people to fathom. Yeah. I like this gun. One of its big selling points is if you can get your reload speed up, which mine is rocking at 29% right now, it's already a fast fucking gun. It's 67 attacks per minute. Up 30% from that. I don't know what the math is, but it's fast. Even though it's kind of low damage, but with all the damage enhancers, we're looking at, what, 37 and 74? Yeah. With the 81% efficiency, as long as it kills the target, you can take down bigger mobs. I love it. Oh, you weren't using the extender? Well, you just wasted markup then. Hola says, I spent 5 years as a fisherman. The running joke was, how do you become a millionaire? You start as a billionaire. Yep. See, the thing though, like, what I really like about Deeds and Shares is I'm a landowner. I just own a really small piece of the land. But I still get a pretty decent weekly income. Is that saying that if I could, I would buy the Quorum Coast? But I'd prefer a land on Cali. But I don't know. With the way Arcadia's been lately. Slump Dog, you still there? How's Mutation Station? You making any income off that now that Arcadia's a little bit more popular? You aim for 50% upgrades and 50% shares? That's good. I'm at the point where I feel satisfied with where I'm at. The only thing I need now is just more hit points. More dodge and evade. I'd love to buy like Royal Club. But I'd actually love to own Knee's Place more than anything. Then I'd hire Mac to be the SWAT coordinator. How are things? I posted earlier when I was watching the Deeds and Share section. Things are great, bro. I got a surgery coming up on January the 13th or so. So I might not be able to sit down for a while. It's just going to be really bad. I'll probably finish up One Piece for the end of Mayhem. Buy Royal Club and kick all the sweaters off. You do know one magical thing you can do with a land area is you can turn on PvP. And if I own a land area, I'm definitely 100% gonna turn on. I'm gonna keep PvP on all the time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's so nice. Joker has arrived in the game. It's been slow at Mutation Station this month. Too much other content to do at the moment. This is the worst month, so I'm just gliding at the moment. Hell yeah. Well, hopefully it picks up. Yay, I won. Live stream the surgery or it didn't happen? Okay. Yeah, I hope I get my health issues tackled. That'd be nice. Got the diabetes now. And that's probably why this shit in my armpit's not healing. But on the plus side, I mean, see, it was like 230. I went from 276 to 230 weight-wise, and that was before I learned I had diabetes. Oh yeah, Bacon, I know all about the little PvP area at Royal Club. You've been working with Entropia Central Dev for a modern tracker and database. Got him to add a page of all the land areas in the games, etc. Oh, nice. All I'm saying is if I hit something really big enough to buy a land area, I'm buying a land area. And I'm gonna hold on to it for years. Being that I was able to run the Coram Coast for a couple months. I'm pretty solid. I think I can do a little something with the land area. But it is rough. It is tough. I know. It is not easy. $9,800 PD before Christmas wasn't enough? Hell no. It's never enough. That's just the precursor. I'm getting an all-time high. No, it was 9,800 PD. It was good. It was big. But yeah, I mean, I just think it'd be fun. A good overtime roll. But the thing is I don't want to sell any of my deeds and shares to get a land area. I want to keep that income rolling in. I don't know what time dailies reset, bro. I really don't. I don't do dailies. You can search the trade channels even when not in game. Oh, interesting. Bacon, I hope you get a 4-figure Hoff, man. So you're able to play a little bit longer. Marion! Hello. We already did the deeds and shares portion of the show. Now we're just hanging out, chilling. Even though the shares didn't do too well this week, we still managed to get 300 PED. Because the deeds, the moon deed, coming up hot and heavy. I'm really glad I managed to get a lot of the moon deeds before it went up in price. Wish I could have got more, but money, you know. $300 PD a week is insane. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, now everybody wants moon deeds now that they're doing so good. 30 is not a bad price either. I bought a bunch at 30 when it went down, on its way down. But I knew that once it went down to 20, I was like, yeah, I gotta snag these fuckers up. As many as I can get my hands on without breaking the bank. And I think what really did me in, though, was the fact that I did that. You was with your friend drinking some wine? Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Gold Rush and the new armor chain. Hell yeah. You should really try to capitalize on it right now, man, while Gold Rush is going on. See if you can't get some people over to Mutation Station. They also made a free TP back from Arc to Arc Moon, from Arc Moon. Oh, thank God. I mean, we have the Diabolical Dominion Discord. But you gotta be in the Diabolical Dominion to get in. Oh, man. This is vibe music right now. Let's go. What? It's 56. Duh. No wonder you complain about hunting. The gun is terrible. You know, I need to go over to Arc. Do I think Arc Moon is going to be as good as the Arc Underground? If they keep working on it, it might be on par. Right, as of right now, it's doing pretty well. But I mean, I'm not a fortune teller. I just do the deeds and share stuff, bro. Tax is cheaper on Arc Moon than Underground. Ah. At what level do you need to invest in a good efficiency weapon? Dude, you can do it at level 30. It depends on what level the weapon is, you know? You get one of those low level weapons, man. It's just the problem is finding the weapon. They're really rare and they cost a lot of money. Like the weapon I'm using right now is not high level at all. Level 20. Level 20 through 30. And it's 81% efficiency. Shoots like a level 50 weapon once you tear it up. Put an amp on it, it's fine. It does the trick. Two reasonable guys! Hey, bro. About 6 minutes left in this free-for-all. Paid about $2,000 for this gun. But I bought it at tier 2. It's tier 5 now. And it's ready to be tiered up to 6. I just don't have the money to tier it up to 6. It's gonna be about $1,000. You got salty from someone getting a 671 PED mining Hoff? I wouldn't be salty at all. I'd be happy. I'm not quite an Uber yet, but I'm close. Oh, your buddy that rarely plays? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, but it's not that big of a global, bro. I'd be a little salty if he got like an all-time high or massive Hoff and he rarely plays. You gotta keep playing, Slump Dog. You gotta get your skills up if you want big stuff. Is there a limit for an Uber in this game? I don't know. I have no idea what's considered an Uber. I think it's like 300 hit points, but I could be wrong. He was using an unamped Terra Master. I don't know, man. You got a dose of that Mind Arc new player luck? Yeah, that's a thing. Yo, I just got 45 PD right here. Almost a global. Just hanging out, chilling, just being chill. When am I going to explain all my buffs? Most of it's off the rings. Let's see. Where do I keep my rings? So right here we have Easter Ring 2024 with a reload speed of 8, critical chance by 2, and auto loot 55 meters. Which is really useful because I don't like to loot things. And I'm also using the Christmas ring, which a reload speed of 15, critical damage 15%, and increased critical chance by 1.5. They overlap a lot. But I'm also using an Easter egg, which is a lot of good buffs. And that should be all the buffs. Oh, you're fine talking, bro. I love trying to respond to everybody. You want to be a low depot Uber? Get some deeds and shares and get, well, over time, you just low depot into deeds and shares and let that shit build up, and then you can coast. I've been coasting for a while now. I haven't made a deposit in quite a while. I'm just getting lucky. Alright, so when should I expect to see Lorespade back at Mutation Station? Got to claim some of my monthly dude, if Arcadia is nice to me, when I go there with loot, then I'll stay for a while. Oh yeah, I emptied out all of the. I was trying to sell some Unreal tokens, but I was like, nah. With these 20, I got exactly 1,000, so I pulled them all off. And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to put in. Gold Rush is on, you're coming over? Yeah, I think Gold Rush is activated right now. Do not add fucking merps to that land area. Under any circumstances. Merps suck. Fuck merps. So don't you doing the orbos or whatever? Alright, let's see what we got. Hell yeah. Ammo count is good to go. None. Busy. What? Okay. Calypso is filled with wonders. I wouldn't worry too much about new players, bro. Most disciples tell new players not to go to owned land areas because of taxes. Oh no. We are drifting at 142 hertz. I got kicked out. Merps seem to give globals. That's interesting. Let me log back in. Yeah, most of my buffs came from the Easter egg. You're already logged in. Oh, the fuck you say? So you're gonna be adding them to the trial, okay? As long as it's giving you, as long as you're not spending too much money to get the merps on there, because I know you get that free slot. Put Argonauts on there, merps now, and that. I still can't believe somebody removed one of the things. I know who it was. This is probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen. If I drank wine with mineral water, I can't drink anymore. I got the diabetes. So my days of drinking are gone. Alright, game is back up. Boom. Hey, I was shooting this one. Well, that's the thing. You don't... You mess with... Like, what I was doing with the Quorum Coast is I'd mess with the maturities of one slider and the numbers of the other slider. So you get, like, a lot of youngs running around. For the noobs. Because with two of each type, you can like you can do a few things. I'm very well aware of your monsters on the mutation station. Wait, if you add them, it'll be merps. Oh no, so you're gonna take off another one of the doubles? Oh dude. Telling you, you should try to get Halix on there. Mutated Halix is what you really need on there. Because those Halix skins are fucking gold, dude. Vocal skins are pretty good too. Text message. Ah. Yeah, you can't find the brain for the mutation. That sucks. You probably just grind the shit out of it. Whenever I go back to Arcadia, I'm just going to grind the shit out of some Halix. So I get the brain. I'll probably get it. Oh, snap. Oh, he All right, Slump Dog. I'm gonna go over to Arcadia sometime at the beginning of this year, and I'm gonna see if I can't help you out with some of these parts. But I want my cut. God damn it. The only place it drops is the Gordon doors at Akis. So like I'm gonna have to get into Akis, I guess. Really, truthfully, I really want the Unreal tokens to turn into shares and start paying out every fucking week. Because I really only like playing where I can like feed into my own shares and deeds. The TT per craft of the keys like 1k PD. Jesus Christ. See, that's what I really don't like about some aspects of Entropia is they fucking gatekeep fucking the dungeon sometimes. It's like, dude, I don't want to fucking pay money to enter a fucking dungeon. And I definitely don't want to spend 1,000 PD to do it. Just to find out I can't. That sucks. Alright, what are we doing? You tried messaging Mindark and the Arc devs to see if you could buy the Ubo poison globule? Yeah, good luck with that. It sucks that they really. I really think that you was right when you said that the CryEngine. A lot of people don't do CryEngine anymore. So like anything that they have to do to get certain things fixed in the game, they just can't. That's why they're moving to Unreal. You was the guy that said that, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. You know, someone's probably has that piece. All right, heals. 49 minutes left in this thing. Oh wow, we've been streaming for 2 hours, guys. Someone thought Joker was an Uber. Sorry, Joker. Yeah, the smuggler inches just cost a pretty penny to get into, but you get cool clothing. Well, if you go into the dungeon, I mean, you'll probably get around about $500 back, probably. You don't want to do the dungeon if it's not loot. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It'd just be nice if, like, if everything dropped. It's one of the biggest problems with Entropia. Some parts of things didn't drop, and it was hard to craft. And that they don't have codex. It continues firing snowballs at 5 hit point mobs like he's part of the conversation. I mean, I'll see about doing some of those Arcus instances. It's just some of them get really tough. I'm not Uber yet. I think what it is like a lot of the Uber guys, they've done all this stuff and they don't want anybody else going in because all the stuff that they got is really expensive and they don't want anybody going in and making the price drop on things. I guess you can cartel the shit out of things. Yeah, I still need to do the Arcuses though, because I'm pretty sure other stuff drops too. But yeah, I get it. It's the golden door. I'm shooting this thing like it owes me money. Will they give me my money? No. That is kind of crazy, Slump Dog. Oh, you need super high crafting skills to even make the key from the... I got pretty decent crafting skills. I just don't think I'd survive inside the golden thing. Are you getting a golden shower behind the golden door? I don't know. Woody, that's great. Get PP'd on. So the question is, would you rather get pee-peed on or poo-pooed on? If you had to make a choice, what would it be? Poop is gross. But if it's the right kind of poop, I mean, if it's just gonna bounce off and not leave any residue behind, I think I'd rather get pooped on. But if you get pissed on, you're gonna be all wet and it's gonna soak into everything. It's just gonna be a bad time. So you would definitely get a kill team together to get that dungeon done. If you could get that one part, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I just wish it wasn't so gate kept, man. Like the gatekeeping is like what we call it, paywalled. Yeah, it's paywalled. Fuck that. Hell yeah. Or lower the damn key cost TT craft wise. Like, well, the thing is, like, that's half the thing, because like the dungeon, most of the dungeons you loot afterwards, and they take the keys into consideration. You get a little bit back based off the key, plus the like the ammo burn and stuff. It just, you know, Slump, it'd just be better if you just be like, hey, I'm offering this amount for this part, and you get it from over there. Let them take care of the over there part, and just bounty the fuck out of that item. Instead of being like, I'll fund the entire thing. The entire expedition, let's go. No. Just do the item. Be like, yo, go in there, get this item. Oh, you're gonna have to figure that part out yourself. That's why I need more hit points, man. So I can go and do some more of this big stuff. I think having a higher level, high efficiency weapon is also in my cards. But I'm still not there yet. Thinking about getting the big ones. I'm still under leveled. Hell yeah. You're almost at 150 hit points? Hell yeah. What am I at? 284. Almost 285. Which I really should go back into doing some melee, but I just can't. I don't want to do the melee because then I'm losing so much efficiency. Bye, Joker. You'll figure it out, Slump. You'll get it eventually. It's gonna take some time. But don't... Oh, man, I hate merps, dude. The thing is, what I like about the mutated animals, their aggro range is so low. So you can just run right past them and they don't aggro you. And you're gonna put merps, which have an insanely high aggro range? Fuck that, dude. It's like Nukantu or Foul. They have high-ass aggro ranges. Hell, even Argonauts have a decent aggro range. Minutes left. Ugh, cleared. I think Arcadia puts it on the globals on a slider, and you just don't get globals there. I need more globals. So happy 260 PED from Arcadia. It used to be better. Santosha's Reach, since they added merps. They added merps. Oh god. Well, that's cool. I need a land area. Damn it. I'll get one of these days. Ugh. "15 seconds. It's already 5:30? Man, that's crazy. It's almost 6 o'clock. I can't make a deal with Quorum Coast owner right now. I'm broke as fuck, bro. I'm like Quorum Coast levels of debt right now. That has to be paid off. I can't possibly go into debt double what I'm already in debt for. I could be buying a house right now. That's the way it goes. And I doubt he'll like be okay with like being paid monthly $100 a month. I'll give you 1,000 PED every month until it's paid off. Like, no. Yeah, I need to save my money right now. Save my money and get out of debt so I can get into debt again. It's the nature of the beast. Alright, looks like we are rolling without buffs right now. Except for the ring buffs. But I hope everybody enjoyed the Deeds and Shares portion of the show with the live stream and all that. I know it was slow starting, but whatever. At least I made content today. I've been not making content lately. But I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon. First place in gold. I don't think I'll win it if I tried. And $1,500 doesn't interest me. Oh boy, hopefully this brings me a little bit of money. Ooh. Yeah, I'm still wearing the rings. Never take them off. Checking all this stuff. Hoping for a Hoff that will never come. Because I've already Hoffed twice. So without the speed buff, the gun is still pretty fast. And the damage enhancers don't decrease the efficiency too much, which is nice. Looks like the boss is just showing up. Awesome. Just gotta kill this thing and work on the boss. Let's do this. Candy cane from last year, maybe even the year before that. I have not opened up any boxes from Halloween or Christmas so far, but once Easter rolls around, I'm opening up all the boxes I get. Like all of them. Oh, crap. Divine intervention. In case I stop paying attention for some reason. Alright, Yulebot, your ass is mine. Watch me hit something big. That'd be nice. Candy canes are great for if you like need to get that last little bit, but you don't want to stick it with a 1 hour pill or whatever. Alright, what do we got? More healing in our future? I bought a new gun. The Megaton Fragfire CDF edition. Bought it with daily tokens. Level 80 gun. Wanted to get the 85 gun, but I'm not high enough yet. The Fragfire. Nothing good. Alright, we're gonna exfil out. Boss is complete. Roll out, roll out. Looks like I'm about to get another. I think we'll stop at the 30% more for the Merry Creature Challenge and do something else. That's still a lot of grinding to do. What do you guys think? Oh my god, stop being laggy. Are we still laggy? Stop lagging. Stop. Alright, 47 right there. Whatever. There it is, boys. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go live my life. I'm gonna watch some more of this One Piece. I'll still be in the game. Until next time. There will be a next time, right? Of course, always. See you later, Slump Dog. Bye.